Hi, this is David with entry number uh, 901, I believe. You know, it's pretty crazy to think about doing 900 of these things. It's really crazy to think that in about 3 months I'll have done another 100 and I'll have hit 1,000. Like, I don't know too many. I know I've talked about this before, but it's like, I don't know too many things that you can say you've conscionably done 1,000 times. Consciously, I should say, done 1,000 times. Like, of course, we've done things, tied our shoes, gone to the bathroom, washed our hands, blinked, you know, probably put on shirts, put on underwear, whatever, well over 1,000 times by now. But there are just some things that we just take for granted, right? But how many things have we done that are consciously done 1,000 times? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many for you, but I know for myself, it's pretty much zero. Yeah, I like this area right here. It's kind of like in between two blocks, so it's a nice little park. I do enjoy it quite a lot. It is fascinating to think about the fact that everyone here speaks English as at least a second language, and it is interesting to think about that the power of language, that it allows us to communicate like this. It's something that a lot of times I take for granted in my life, that you just don't think about. You don't think about talking, really. It's just, you just do it for most people. Hear that bird? That's one of the cool things about Singapore, is that you get these crazy birds. This one's up in a tree. But yeah, you don't really think about language that much, but when you live in a country, as I did, like Korea, for so long, you kind of forget about, or you kind of learn to appreciate times when you're able to speak your native tongue. And even when you can't speak it, even when you can speak it, it's usually not to the same degree that you would in your home. So, living in Singapore at the moment, it is a fascinating thing to think that you have 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8 cultures here. Unique, distinct, separate cultures, but they're all kind of united through a sort of common language, and that's about it, really. People have to interact with each other, so they do. I'm pretty sure that even if you didn't have to, that you would still have a fair amount of interaction between all the cultures here. You don't really sense an animosity like you do in the States. I found that very often minorities feel like they're constantly being downtrodden, and they resent, kind of harbor anger towards the majority. But here it feels more peaceful, more equal, although that is not the case. But at least it feels that way. It feels more equal than the States. It's something that, feels really nice to be around in a culture that is so evenly spread. But it is nice. It is very nice. So I'm gonna have to move hostels in about 3 days, and that means that there might be some downtime with the entries, depending on the internet situation. I'm not entirely sure of how well it'll work or whatever, so there could be some delay in entries. I might switch to every other day just for that week, or maybe 3 times a week, but we'll see. I'll try and let you know. I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do during that break in the next entry, so I suppose stay tuned for that. Oh, it's a lizard. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's been a good day. It's been overcast, but now the sun's coming out, so there's that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye.